All right, I'm here with Hiawatha, and we're gonna talk about this new Disney expose.
Expose?
I gotta say that this one is. I started watching it a little bit. I'm gonna give you a fair warning that this is pretty nasty what they get into here. Just so you know, man. I mean, here we
A
go.
side look at Disney's internal communications hub, internal employee websites, group chats, and bulletin boards, Disney's company employee roster, and their Slack channel threads. And what we've discovered is so shocking that it makes the Disney tape series look like child's play. Literally, the Disney employee named Pony Harrison, who is promoting a Disney-sanctioned and sponsored Seattle Pride event via the Disney
Jesus
Slack
Christ,
channel.
man.
As we dug deeper
Yeah,
into what
right.
she was marketing, we found it was an LGBTQ Pride event sponsored by
Lorenzo.
Disney
Hey,
and meant for kids of all ages. Children, very young children, were there to see it all. Compliments
Oh
of the
fuck!
Walt Disney Company. Did you just see that? Fully naked
Jesus
men on
Christ,
bicycles
man.
in front of children,
Oh,
brought
this
to
is
you
sick.
by the Walt Disney Company. Well, now we know exactly
Told
what
you, this one's
Jeannie
pretty
Giannani, the
nasty.
creative marketing director, meant when he said the, quote, unspoken truth.
Unspoken truth? Is that fuck you guys?
The journalist discovered that Disney has a not-so-secret partner named Zebra Youth. Zebra Youth is a program that was formed to assist LGBTQ youth as young as 13 years old,
Destroy
and
their
Disney
lives.
seems to
Hey,
be
Mr. Yano.
all about it. And hidden from the public,
Hey, Yano.
Disney actively promotes the Zebra Youth program, and if it were not for our brave Disney whistleblowers, insiders shining a light inside this company, we would not be able to bring this shameful practice to light. As you can see in this Disney Pride Slack channel, Disney employees are passing around documents
God,
of
this
poly
is
swingers, virtual
propaganda by
hangouts, pride
corporation,
nights,
You know what?
gay meetups, and even, yes, queer Zoom backgrounds.
You know what is this Slack thing they're talking about? Do you know what that is? What is
Slack
that
chat.
like-
It's like fucking Snapchat.
so they have a thing on there and they're using this to recruit the kids or whatever with
Yeah,
this
basically it's grooming through media.
fuck.
that can
They
be
gotta be
used when
shut
employees
down.
are on company
You know,
Zoom
everybody
calls.
that
Why
said
is
that Joe Biden's fine, they all need to be arrested too. You know that?
Oh yeah, everything's fine, everybody. Welcome
No, it
to
ain't.
the
Everything's
show.
fucked up, and you all need to be arrested. All you criminal fucks.
Donald Trump is my vice president.
Yeah, no shit. Zelensky's Putin now. He's going to win the war. He's going to own Ukraine. Putin, bring him on the stage.
You know what
He's
was so
gonna shit himself when he said that.
it was so funny, Zelensky's face, man.
Did you see his face? He looked like he wanted to murder Joe.
It's like what the fuck?
Disney so obsessed with pushing LGBTQ and trans programming
God,
at
this is sick,
young
Nate.
children? Why is it that Disney, a brand that at one time was best known for enhancing the childhood experience, by all appearances has morphed into an
You're always
organization that is hell-bent
fucking
on
sus,
stealing
Disney. Fuck
your
them.
childhood's innocence and prepping them to be grown into a den of groomers and
I couldn't for the life of me imagine taking a child to see this shit.
It's child abuse,
mean-
man. This is just like what they're doing to Joe. It's adult abuse and child abuse. Everybody's just abusing the fuck out of everybody else now and
What
saying
does
it's
that
their
mean?
truth. I'm living my truth. Go fuck your truth and your bullshit gayness. Fuck up.
What does that sign say? What is it? Eat her pride, or what is that?
Yeah,
Is that eat
ether
her?
pride.
It's EA. That's an E. Eat
ATHER.
eat her pride. The fuck? This is
predators. So now I welcome you to the series, The Disney Files, an undercover investigation where we take you deep inside the bowels of Disney's internal communications apparatus and explore just what is driving
that wall
Disney's
behind
rapid
him
downward
looks like a
spiral
statue
into
of
the
a wiener
boneyard
going in
of
a
woke.
Yeah, it
crack.
does actually. It's got balls and everything on it.
Not a week goes by without a news headline about potential medical supply
Well, for
shortages,
fuck's sake,
threats
don't
to
you
our
just tell me
infrastructure or power grid. That is packed with 8 potentially life-saving, stands ready to treat over 30
Okay.
Why?
But
How would they say it?
there's no way we're hiring a
Well,
white
this-
male that's woke.
Just have
They,
Sting.
you know, the writers and actors will hear all the time, like,
Heathen Pride, maybe?
you know, looking to hire
Yeah, maybe
They
writers
look
and
like-
actors
they
who
look
bring
like
diversity.
ET.
I'm not looking to bring on any more clients who are
In Disney Tapes
That
2, we
guy-
met Dave
he tried to
Mocker,
chase
who
that
explains
guy
that
down
Disney
the
seems
car.
to worship at
Carved
the
on the
altar
wall.
of DEI, that's diversity, equity, inclusion, and in what
See
could
it?
only be as a somewhat
Fuck, I
anti-Semitic
just
tone,
noticed
falsely
that now.
exclaimed that while as white male you don't stand much
I
a
wonder if
chance
he
of
ever
getting
did.
further promoted into Disney's
I
Oh
middle
wonder if he
management,
ever
God.
noticed
but
it.
you need to
Look
be
at
a
the
quote,
whole
white
thing going.
Jewish man to get into Disney's C-suite.
They'll say like it's
What
a
the
cast
fuck? I didn't even
They have like a lead
talk about
cast member
fucking
who's like
symbolism.
color. Do they have like
Yeah.
cameramen? Or do they have like a director who's a color?
What
That
the-
way we're good. That I can see.
So you think that they wouldn't hire a C-suite
Yeah.
who's not white or not Jewish?
And they know.
So everybody below's got to be of color, and everybody at the top's got to be Jewish. That's insane. You know that?
What?
Everybody that works there has to be of color, but everybody that's running the show has to be Jewish. That's fucking insane. Why not just hire
Yeah.
the best guy for the job? You
Yeah, it's
fucking
just fucking-
criminals.
Yeah, it's craziness, man.
Fuck, we're not in the right place. I don't care what anybody says. This is too fucked up for it to be normal.
Like didn't reach yet. You're not going to see a CF non.
And this guy's just bitching. You know that? You know, some of these guys all got an axe to grind. Every
Look
one of
at
them's
this.
bitching.
I guess for a lack of a word, a non-white, non-Jewish.
That's not a lack. That's him complaining he can't get up any higher. And he's blaming on him not being Jewish or white. Maybe it's because you're a fucking piece of shit retard who can't do his job right. You fucktard. I hate how
Yeah, we
people
did-
do that. I'm the victim.
Need to sacrifice more babies to get in there, I guess.
The fuck that too, man.
White,
Sickening.
non-Jewish.
And in Disney Tapes 3, we met Amit Jernani, Disney's creative marketing director by day, and Jeannie, the drag queen,
I
by
didn't
Hey,
even
Eric.
notice that.
who
I
seems
didn't
to
even
be
notice
quite
that
proud to
sign,
be pushing
man.
That sign is
LGBTQ and
insane.
trans programming directly to children.
We pride campaign across the I think so.
Am I going
This
to see
guy
a drag
looks
queen
really
in
sus, dude.
Disneyland or anything like that? Do you want to do that? Get a drag queen at Disneyland. I think so. That would be cool.
I'm sure that's definitely.
Well, that was our series, The Disney Tapes. And as it turns out, through its internal policies and bizarre desire to push and normalize pride parades and drag queens into the everyday lives of America's children, Disney is clearly the gift that keeps on giving. After seeing our Disney Tape series, we have had several insiders and whistleblowers inside their headquarters here in Burbank, California, reach out to us to share their insight into Disney's bizarre fascination to transform a once trusted family entertainment brand into a multi-channel LGBTQ trans fest. Our brave whistleblowers on the inside of Disney have given us an inside look at Disney's internal
Lorenzo wants to know,
communications
would
hub,
you be considered
internal
white due to your
employee
forehead fur?
websites, group chats, and bulletin boards, Disney's
I
company
would.
employee
They'd have to
roster,
pay me to
and their
work there.
Slack channel threads. And what we've discovered is so shocking
I was
that
going
it
to
makes
say,
the
this
Disney
is one
Tape
time I'm happy
series
I'm not white.
look
You know?
like child's play.
Yeah, like I don't think I would last a day at Disney, man. I don't. I remember like when I retired, I was right at the precipice when all this crap was starting because the Christmas party they were giving out dildos.
And holidays, happy holidays.
Yeah, that too. The Happy
Excellent.
Holidays thing. Yeah. Right when I
Okay.
checked out is when they were giving out dildos at Christmas. I'm like, okay, I'm out.
No,
Yeah, fuck this
somebody
shit,
gave me
man.
one. I would have beat him to death with it.
I thought it was a troll at first. Just like, no, we're handing these out. And I'm like, you're serious. It's like, that's what they wanted to do. And I'm like, fuck this, man.
No,
Like,
fuck
I'm
you
outta
and
here.
them, I would have said.
Play.
With that dildo,
Literally,
you fuckhead.
LGBTQ and trans
Nikki.
parades with fully naked men on bikes by Disney.
Jesus Christ.
Pride nights on Disney's
This is
properties and
sickening.
out in communities across America. Company Poly, yes, swingers meetup groups, company workshops on how to change your name as you transition, and TV specials aimed at children
It's
like
grooming. This
Who
is all
I'm Meant to
grooming.
Be. And yes, you guessed it. That show is all about
Yeah.
letting young kids know that it's okay at any age.
I'd say
to let the
grooming
rainbow flag
propaganda
fly.
is what
Little
it
kids
is.
don't even know what
looks
the
like it's
fuck they
sponsored and
want to be,
sanctioned
and then
by
they're going to
Disney.
do this. These are
So
criminals
now I
that
welcome
should
you
get
to the
arrested.
series, The Disney Files, an undercover investigation where we take you deep inside the bowels of Disney's internal communications apparatus and explore just what is driving Disney's rapid downward spiral into the boneyard of wokeness. In The Disney Files, we're going to expose Disney's employee text messages about children at sexual pride parades, how Disney is sponsoring LGBTQ resources for minors, and now Disney is creating more and more gender-neutral bathrooms at their parks and
Oh,
businesses.
for fuck's
And
Oh,
on
sake.
man,
top of
they're
this,
just rape
how Disney
stations
is
they're building.
actively assisting with sex change surgeries for their employees.
Okay, look at this shit.
So they're paying for the sex change.
Gender affirming
Are they
care.
telling these people that most of them kill themselves at the end of all this? I mean, come on.
How do I find a doctor or surgeon that provides the care? Contact your health plan to get assistance in fighting. This is just,
Sick.
my God, man.
Whole new level of sick.
In working with my case manager, the closest network provider is more than 60 miles away. What travel benefits are available to me? The travel
God, so they're
benefits
even
program.
driving them there to get their weenies and their breasts cut off.
Look at
is
this.
sick.
They'll pay for approved travel up to a maximum of $10,000. Jesus Christ, man. I am planning for gender, blah, blah. Who can provide me to begin the process? This is just, I can't believe this is a real thing, man.
It's a real thing here.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
I mean,
Please,
it
and a
just
whole-
popped up too. I mean, where the fuck was this 10 years ago? It wasn't here 15, 20 years ago, you know?
No,
But here
it's just,
it is.
yeah, we get Biden in there and all of a sudden everybody's gay and doing all this. And
It's just,
Disney has
this
several
just didn't just pop up. They had to have been being fermented somewhere. You know what I mean? This just didn't just turn. Oh, here we go. We're all gay now. Fuck
Yeah.
this bullshit.
primary communication channels, including a Disney employee Slack channel, a central communications hub called My Disney Today. And if you work at Disney and want to contact other colleagues, they use something called Disney Roster. Since
Oh,
we'll be
so
referring to
it's their
Disney's
internal
various
fucking
channels of
email.
communication.
And they're networking. That's what this is all about.
yes,
all
for concerning adults that want to, discerning adults who want to meet young children. See, what does that
Jeez.
sound like? Let's see. Hey, Nikki. Oh, hey, Nikki, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, you're right, Nikki, man. If you're a regular person, you're going to get a surgery. Forget about it.
Taking meds away from people who need it for legitimate purposes sounds about right. Hiawatha, I may say trying to get surgeries and help from doctors when you're just a regular person is almost impossible. And these people, yeah, they're willing to give them $10,000 to go travel to do this shit.
Yeah, but you're going to be fucked if you get cancer. Fuck
Remember-
these fucking monsters.
Remember when they said legalizing gay marriage will be a slippery? Yeah, that's where it all started, basically.
Michelle Obama ain't got a fucking chance. Big Mike can go fuck himself.
They're trying to pave the way for people to accept the trans and pronoun people, because the plan is to get Michael Obama in power.
I'm gonna be posting shit about him all the time. That motherfucker ain't getting nowhere near the White House. That sick fuck. Remember when he said all this bullshit for a flag? Fuck you, Mike Obama, you fucking little prick.
Yeah. How many died for that flag? That's what he don't
Well,
understand.
the fucking people in my family died for that fucking flag, you little Jew fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck these fucks. I'm done.
Communication
Fuck.
throughout this series, let me briefly explain what each channel is and how Disney's employees use them to communicate. First, there's Slack. Now, Slack is a formal group text messaging app that allows employees at Disney to text each other and from different group chats, such as the one you'll see today. My Disney Today is a central hub where you can find internal policies,
Nikki.
internal articles, and expectations at Disney. Now, they have an internal organizational chart that allows Disney
That's some
employees
salty
to
crackers.
contact other colleagues from all different departments, and that's called Disney Roster. Now, let's jump right into the Disney Files. In this first
Hey,
installment
cornbread.
of the Disney Files, we're going to delve deep into Disney's inner workings
Cornbread.
and expose just how Disney, through its many channel seems to promote the grooming of innocent children. And who is behind all of this madness inside the once family-friendly company
Oh, it's
that was
that one
founded by
chick.
Walt Disney in
Are they gonna
1923?
show her?
You'll see how the Disney Files
I'm
provides
sure.
further proof of the claims of
brags
Disney's
about it.
creative marketing director. That's Jeannie Giannani. We
Yep,
saw him
there she is.
in Disney Part 3 of how Disney is aggressively pushing the trans and LGBTQ
That's
agenda
that
to
one
innocent
dude from
children,
last time.
not just in the United States, but around the world. Let's take a dive into one of Disney's internal Slack channels called #Disney Pride. As you can see in this Disney
Yeet.
Pride Slack channel, Disney employees are passing around documents of poly swingers, virtual
What the fuck's a
hangouts,
poly
pride
anyways?
nights,
I don't
gay
understand that.
meetups, and even, yes, queer
You?
Zoom.
If I remember right, I think poly means that you're fucking like machines or toasters or something, isn't it? I think that's what that means.
What? You fuck like a toaster?
No, you actually have sex with like toasters and stuff.
Get the fuck out of here. I had a girl hitting me the other day and she said she was poly, and I thought it just meant that she liked multiple relationships. That's what HG says, that it's multiple people.
Oh no, wait, here we go. Now Hervé says polyamorous is multiple relationships. So they're basically saying like an open relationship.
And
then, I
what's
guess.
demi then? Because I've heard demi too.
These people are coming up with new shit every day, man. I mean, why is Disney getting into the personal lives of employees?
It's a
Yeah,
cult.
exactly.
Eric, Disney's a cult.
The brave little toaster. Well, there's a one of those things means that you're fucking machines. I thought it was that poly thing, but
I've seen chicks that had bang machines. I don't know if you've seen that.
it was like that idiot on what was it, that show where those people have like strange desires or something, and the guy's literally
He says
trying
it don't include toaster fucking.
the guy was literally trying to fuck his own car, kept putting his dick in the gas tank thing and all that.
Oh my god.
So
That's sick.
so
I heard about him
swinger,
putting them in the fucking this is no joke, in the carburetors back in the old days.
so swinger orgies. Why do they keep changing the words? Why aren't they aren't fooling anyone?
No, they're themselves, Jack.
It's just a different world for being a pig. Oink oink. Yeah, pretty much.
Fucking Disney.
Backgrounds that can be used when employees are on company Zoom calls. Disney employees are even passing around photos to gay pride questionnaires that are apparently being posted at the Disney Orlando offices, and posters inviting fellow Disney employees to attend name change clinics.
What? Here's a bus.
doing?
We'll get your thing cut off. Jump
You work for
in.
Disney? I'm James O'Keefe. You see the videos 2 weeks ago with the guy was on video on hidden camera? Oh, you should
Oh,
check
this
it
guy's
out.
gonna
The
get
Disney Vice
fired.
President Michael Giordano.
All right, I'll take a look at it. Where's it at?
It's all over the internet. It has like 10 million views on X and YouTube, and it's going viral phenomenon.
I'll look at it on my lunch hour.
Yeah, please do. Let us know what you think. I've had it with all my personal and private information being exposed.
Oh, here we go again.
exploited.
Commercial.
Harrison, who is promoting a Disney sanctioned and sponsored Seattle Pride event via the Disney Slack channel. As we dug deeper into what she was marketing, we found it was an LGBTQ
Oh, it's
Pride
always
event
an
sponsored by
unbumpable
Disney
girl too.
and
You know
meant for
that?
kids of all ages. Disney was open about promoting the brand at the Seattle Pride event and had
Cornbread.
signage at the event, which apparently went under the radar. And not only are they promoting the event in Seattle, they have mapped out a series of these Disney-backed Pride events all over the country. So who is Honey Harrison? Well, as it turns out, Honey is the Mobile Product Operations Manager at Disney. In addition to her position at Disney's Mobile Product Operations Manager, she's apparently one of the world's top pinball players.
Oh,
Tony sent
fuck.
this link a couple times in the Disney Slack channel. So let's give you a taste of exactly what goes on at these Disney-sponsored all-ages gay pride events. Now, as you can see in this video of naked men riding bicycles,
Oh,
there
for
are way more
fuck's
than just
sake.
pinballs
This is
bouncing
sick.
around that parade route, and children, very young children, were there to see it all. Compliments of the Walt Disney Company.
Oh my
fuck is wrong
god.
with this
Fully
world?
naked men on bicycles in front of children, brought to you by the Walt Disney Company. Show it again in case you missed it.
You're just going in a circle.
Well,
This is
now we know
fucking
exactly what
retarded.
Jeannie Giordani, the
just-
creative marketing director, meant when
I
he
just
said the
can't
quote
believe this
unspoken
shit is
truth.
real.
That's the unspoken thing.
The question is, should children at these young ages be subjected to such sexual imagery, and should Disney be promoting it? As we dug deeper into Disney's Slack channel, we found that a Disney employee named
I assume
Adriana
the flag with the
Aguilar
horse
showed a
means
map of all the
brownie.
pride parades that Disney was sponsoring. Yes, they're taking their
Chicago,
show
of course.
on the
All the
road.
fallen
As you
cities,
can
you
see on
notice
this
that?
map, Disney is apparently sponsoring
They're in
pride
fallen
parades
cities,
in
HG,
Washington,
controlled by the
D.C.,
Democrats.
Fresno, New York, LA, and more. Disney is sponsoring these pride parades all around the country, as you saw in the graphic. As our investigative journalist at O'Keefe Media Group dug even further into Disney's internal communication channels, the journalist discovered that Disney has a not-so-secret partner named Zebra Youth. Now, what is Zebra Youth? Zebra Youth is a program that was formed to assist LGBTQ youth as young as 13 years old, and Disney
God.
seems to be all about it. To give you some context, Zebra Youth is described as a program that advances its mission by providing high-quality, culturally appropriate programs designed to meet the unique needs of homeless and at-risk LGBTQ youth ages between 12 and 24. Under the radar and hidden from the public, Disney actively
HG's right,
promotes the
Zebra
Zebra
Youth.
Youth program. And if it were not for our brave Disney whistleblowers, insiders shining a light inside this company, we would not be able to bring this shameful practice to light. And as consumers and shareholders, you and I would never know about it. As we uncovered, and as you can
If you
plainly
got
see on
Disney
your
stock,
screen,
you're an idiot
Disney
now, you know
partners
that?
with Zebra Youth as a third party to help out LGBTQ.
You know what does this have to do with making money and
Nothing.
I just like why are they so this whole
Gay?
thing is just it comes off like a front for sex trafficking or something.
You know, it's part of the takeover. We've been taken over and they're destroying everything that we stood for. Don't you understand that?
The oceans are making everyone gay. Stay away from large bodies of water. Zebra Youth, yeah.
It's
That's
like these
like
corporations aren't America corporations. They're world. They're fucking globalists now. They want to
that's
fucking
like
destroy
90% of
control.
all of them, he says. So for mulatto children, changing meaning of words like zebra again.
Oh yeah.
I'd take my investment money if I was an investor right now.
You
Yeah.
would have lost a fuckload because they've dropped. Their stock has dropped so fucking much in the past year.
Oh yeah, it's under $100 now.
It used to be fucking like 5, wasn't it?
Yeah, it used to be $500 and higher. And it's under $100 now, and they can't get that ride to work there. So they took down Splash Mountain because, oh my God, my racism. It was, they kept saying it was racist and all that, and then they go and replace it with a ride about a black girl in Louisiana that's talking with alligators or something. I don't know what it is, but they can't seem to get that ride working. It's caught fire 3 times and stopped, and it's just a big mess. They should have just
Disney
left it
World had
alone.
a water ride in Florida back in the day, and some kid caught a disease that hasn't been seen anywhere but in Africa, and they closed it, and it's still abandoned today.
Holy fuck.
Afraid. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Disney's a fuckhead. They've always been a fuckhead. Just in
This
different
is
ways.
weird and creepy.
Yeah. As soon as
Shit,
that DET
everyone-
money came out, the government giving everybody money to be gay, that's what caused
Yeah.
all this. These corporations jumped right in the boat to take the money.
Everyone
Ain't
should
about
catch
making
up. They need a Pocahontas ride with Shep's voice.
my older sister Debbie actually looks like what they say Pocahontas.
Actually, they should make the Return to Oz and have the robot ants talking when you go in there.
Oh yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah,
them
yeah,
dudes.
yeah.
Oh, Ben Shapiro's doing this to us.
Yeah, stupid little hats.
Hardware. The only place I'm going to go is Nintendo when it opens here next year. Oh man, you are not going to believe it, man. Like I said, I would live there if I could. It is like, dude, that should be used as a roadmap for everything. If you want to make something for the fans.
Well,
That
fuck, I
shit
thought you
was-
were inside for the longest time when I was watching it, and then I realized that's the fucking sky.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that till I saw that plane go by, and I'm like, oh, holy fuck, okay, it's just the sky then. I used to love Disneyland. Yeah, back in the day, like in the late 70s.
Everybody did.
Yeah.
That was the
Remember
thing.
these-
We're going to Disney World. Now it's like, fuck. No thanks.
Yeah, they used to have play that. What was that fucking thing with the Mickey Mouse Club? Remember that shit back in the day?
Fuck yeah, and they all turned out fucked. Every one of those kids, you know that?
Yeah, Britney Spears, all of them. That's the NSYNC guy. He
Yeah.
went gay, all of them.
They all are fucked. That's hilarious. All the way
The
to the
youth
back
even
to the
provide-
beginning.
Arts and crafts for them to do. Amazing works of art like Gay Mickey Mouse, where Disney encourages kids to put colorful sticky notes, quote, where they belong. Now, we dug deeper into
Where
the
they
Disney files
belong?
and found their internal org charts. Disney's organizational chart is a winding web of names and titles that starts at the top with Disney CEO Bob Iger and goes all the way down the employee food chain, explaining who's who at Disney and who does what. Now,
Okay.
let's meet Disney's Vice President, Queen Denchukwu, and her DEI team. Queen, who ironically is
Okay, let me get this straight. This is this person's real name.
Queen?
Her actual name is Queen Denchukwu or whatever.
Den Shakuwu.
This is a real.
Denchukulu.
I just find this hard to believe. This
I'm
is
the
a real
queen
name.
of Denchukulu. You will all bow.
And look at this, Vice President of DEI.
Oh, that's the bitch I was talking about. She's the one who's putting all the gay and everything, and she loves it. I seen an interview with her. She said she's got no qualms.
Oh, look at this list here. Look at all of this shit. Director, Diversity and Inclusion, DEI Learning, Director, DEI, Diversity, Equity, Diversity. Look at all this shit.
God damn.
Look at all of these people, see. Well, that
What
one
a
doesn't
waste of
say
money. You can fire
diversity.
every fucking one of them. And you wouldn't even
1,
notice the
2,
difference.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one doesn't say that. They got 7 people that we can see here for diversity.
Yeah, one
guys.
bitch right above her, too. Don't forget about her. That Carolyn E. Wilson. She's another
Well,
criminal bitch. I've seen her talk.
Well, okay, because it doesn't say anything about her saying diversity in the thing, though.
No, but she's in charge of them all. She's a senior.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, she oversees all of this, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I see how this is now. All right.
one of the few queens we've come across at Disney who actually claims to be a woman, is Disney's Vice President of DEI.
Yeah, 'cause as soon as you hear
In her
Queen,
role as Vice
you gotta
President
know
of
that,
DEI,
what that means.
I just can't believe that's a real name. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
just
just-
Queen La Dipshit.
This is just so
Chaka Khan
stupid.
says Nikki.
Chaka Khan.
team aims to implement diversity, equity, inclusion at Disney through all channels of the company onto all employees. Now, we also checked out drag queen Jeannie Giordani's team and their profiles on Disney's org chart and found out who is on the creative marketing side of things and who exactly is in charge of what. Jeannie reports to Vice President of Marketing Casey Brickner. On the creative side of Disney, they aim to produce proper marketing of products, ideas, and events all across Disney. Again, it begs the question, why is Disney so obsessed with pushing LGBTQ and trans programming at young children? And why are so many Disney employees passing
you
on
see what
links?
that fucking shirt said?
Yeah, wait,
Said,
hold
I'm
on.
a bear. The other one said, I'm a bare necessity.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Young children.
Oh my God.
That is sick fucking shit.
Holy fuck.
And from the movie, too. It's the
Wow.
bare necessity. Remember that?
Jesus Christ, these people
I
are
beat the
fucked,
shit out of both
man.
of them. Give me a crowbar. This is insane.
This is so
fucking
fucked.
punk.
And why are so many Disney employees passing around links to pride parades and exposing children to naked men on bikes, promoting this zebra youth and passing around
Not anymore,
poly
Jack.
swinger lifestyle meetups?
Mother pride,
Why
it
is it
said.
that Disney, a brand that at one time was best known for enhancing the childhood
I like
experience,
Peter Ass
by all
better.
appearances has morphed into an organization that is hell-bent on stealing your childhood's innocence and prepping them to be grown into a den of groomers and predators. It just begs so many unanswered rhetorical questions. So coming up next week on
Jesus,
Disney Files
sick.
Volume 2, we dive even further
Fucking give me a
into
hand
Disney's
grenade, man.
internal
I'd drop it right in there.
healthcare policies, if you want to call it that, and gender-affirming care that they actively promote to their very own employees, and how Disney not only encourages and celebrates the LGBTQ movement, but they use shareholder money to pay for employee
Wow.
sex change operations and even produce seminars. That's right, seminars on how to change your name.
How can you use shareholder money to do that?
It's a crime.
I don't.
Also obtained an exclusive internal video inside Disney from
That's
person working at the
racist.
company that Disney does not want you to see. And here is a little tease snippet of that.
Oh, I can't wait for the next one.
One way to be a good ally to your
Look at this
transgender and
bucket.
non-binary cast members
Oh,
is to
Jesus.
use the pronoun and name they have given you.
Meet them
So
where
you don't
they
know what
are,
sex you are.
ask how they need support, and
Oh my God, look at this
listen.
Let
thing.
us know what you think in the comments below and come to
see
us on
that?
our signal at
I just can't believe.
914-315-9415
Fucking, I don't know what the fuck
or
they
DM.
were, but I wouldn't want them near me. Either one of them things.
What the fuck is this?
God, Corn, that makes me want to bleach my eyes looking at these fucking broken humans. God, look at that. What is it? It's a new game we can play. What is it? Got a round head. And then this thing, holy cow. It's like Leatherface from fucking
You know,
Chainsaw Massacre.
How do these people sit there and do this stuff all serious? This is so, I just get to. How does anybody take any
Everybody's
of
been
this
humoring them. Nobody's fucking stood up and said you're fucking crazy, you're stupid, and just because you're ugly doesn't mean you're a different sex, you fucking retard.
What's that? It's Pat.
Pat. It's Rosie O'Dongless. Rosie O'Dongless. Holy fuck. Jeez.
Looks like the same bitch who bleached her eyes.
These motherfuckers make me want to bleach my eyes. Look at that. It looks like a sad British man child thing. I don't know what it is. I just
How
want
they
to
support and actively listen.
Let us know what you think in the comments below.
Oh,
and
we think it
call us on our
sucks.
Signal at 914-315.
Snitch, everybody.
Or DM us on X or Instagram. That's where a lot of these whistleblowers and insiders inside the company are coming to us. And stay tuned. Reporting outside Disney's headquarters in Burbank, California, this is James O'Keefe with O'Keefe Media Group. Stay tuned for Disney Files Volume 2.
Jeez.
Holy shit, there's more?
Yeah, this is going to be a never-ending story.
Wow.
He just gave us a teaser. He's going to have those broken humans on there next. They're the ones that they paid for their sex change operations, I think. This is going to get nasty.
I wonder if the shareholders know that they're using their money.
Well,
like
they
that.
do know. Now he just blasted it out there. They can sue for that. You can't use our money for your fucking sick propaganda.
Yeah,
All that money's got to be fucking
$10,000.
taken to account. And if you use that in any way other than giving it to your fucking shareholders, that's a crime unless you let them know that you're putting it into the company. You know that they've got to agree to that shit. You can't take their fucking money and do anything with it. You're holding that money for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Once
not
you
their
take that
money to
solid
use.
trust, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's their money. It's not. That's the only way I could see that being legal is if
It's not.
Yeah,
They'd
I
have to
know.
agree to it.
That's what I was gonna say. Like
They haven't.
the shareholder would have to be like told or asked or
Maybe they signed it away their rights without knowing about it. You know that? You never know.
I hope O'Keefe has got some big money backing him up. This needs to go out everywhere to stop it. Kids are being hurt. Can you believe what people reveal on the first date?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Jesus, man.
I used to say that, man. I'd go out with girls and they'd tell me fucking everything. It's like I was their great confessor. And I'd be like, man, why do they tell me all this crazy shit? I never understood it. What's he saying on X?
To the staffers in the White House audio recording each other right now, we're happy to take a look at those recordings. Oh, that's interesting.
I hope the White House comes at it.
Justin Moody, creative leader at Disney, supplies executive Disney Pride Zoom background.
Well, there's that cock sign. That's what we just watched.
Yeah. Yeah, that fucking what was that? That I didn't even notice that till you pointed that out. That sign. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that thing. Jack pointed it out. Jack's the guy.
I mean, that's like, talk about
You
subliminal.
didn't even notice
messaging.
it. He's got this huge peen behind him. Right?
Yeah.
It's got wheels on it, though. Maybe it's a train or something, people probably think. No, it's got balls. God.
Oh, man.
Yeah, don't talk about your dirty, shifty shit or ex fucking people that you've dated when you're on dates. That's fucking no. Hey, Amit. Yeah, that was a wiener, Chris, Nikki. It was definitely a wiener.
No, I didn't even notice that. I'll go back up to it. I mean, look at this thing.
It's got balls and everything coming out of the wall.
Yeah, here's the shaft, and here's the nuts, and
there's the wall.
I mean, I would have. I mean, I've been to maybe, but I would have never thought about that.
I like white women. I started thinking about that white wall.
Uh,
She hit the wall. Puts another term to that one.
I guess until the next thing, everybody. I mean, this is just. I mean, imagine you working for a company and they're paying for sex changes.
The government's doing it too, and the military. So it's just all the corporations and all the powers that be are all doing this.
It's penetrating a beige butt crack wall.
Looks like it went right through it, Jack.
It's never good to talk about your ex.
Nope. Or your job, or your fucking bullshit in your life on your dates. That's where escapism comes in. You don't fucking dwell on, yeah, my dog just died, or any dumb weird shit. You know what I mean?
All right, I want to thank Jack Stafford, Lorenzo, Hervé, Mr. Yanafui, Eric Boyd, Chris Longfellow. Let's see here. I think that's pretty much. Unless anybody else. Oh, Cornbread Man. Thanks for coming, Cornbread Man. Amit.
Did you hear what Amit said? He said, it's never going to talk about your ex unless she's gained weight. And then send me her Twitter DM.
I should have, man, if Amit was local, I would have set him up with that fatty, and then she would have had to give me that.
If I knew Amit a few years ago, I had an ex that blew up. She went from like a size 1 to a size 9 and then called me and said, oh, it's not that big a deal. I could have turned Amit on to her.
Jesus Christ. All right,
I know.
well, we're going to end on this. See you next time, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Wow.
Cross. There's no need to panic. This isn't a test. Just nod or shake your head. Do that will do the rest. Welcome to the Indie Comics Day. Come and take a seat. Would you like to read about a robot frog or look at Isaac's Cross? There's no need to panic. This isn't a test. Just nod or shake your head. So that will do the rest. Welcome to the Indie Comics Day. What would you prefer? Would you like to fight a culture war or see Superman in a skirt? Be happy, be horny, be birthday, what right? It's a million super chats, let's win the day! Welcome to the Indie Comics life look great? Hey, look over here, there's a guy in a NASCAR, isn't that cool? We've got robots, frogs, a race to rip off, and even a black man with a cross that's on his crotch. We have tons of light books for free. We'll distract you with our drama, you don't suck. Welcome to the indie comics day. Hold on to your socks. His PJ sent you photos of his cock. Oh no, Dean has found your news. Here is Mandy's, here's Kyle's, and even Sheila's. Boy, we can take a peek if I was you. It looks like the highway of death when we warned you. See you rally, get arrested. Watch Eric Sift get so red in this salad is lost. She doesn't know what to do. How about some pissing, maybe some push? I'll do it all on a live stream. Freaking wink, wink, wink. Start an Indiegogo, take the funding, buy a mail order bride. Start a rumor, write a love song for the Anna. Take a 14-hour drive, stand outside a restaurant, trying so hard to own an Eric July. You'll send many your news. The next thing you know, you'll be the colorist for a new book. Here's a palette with all of your books. You didn't check your shipment, oh well, now you are fucked. Here's why you need to go binge your book. Maybe Liam can help. Do you have a dungeon? Perhaps a back room? Or you would want campaigns to tell people, tell us if it's true. Anyone you want to be CG all the time. We got felons, we got pedals, we got meth dealers and whores. And crowdfunding is a scam. Do you want to know more? Anyone you want to be CG all the time. Could I interest you in a culture war all the time? Anyone can be CJ all the time. We got felons, we got pedos, we got meth dealers and whores, and crowdfunding is a scam. Do you want to know more? Anyone can be CJ all the time. Could I interest you in a culture war all the time? Anyone can be CJ all the time. We got felons, we got pedos, we got meth dealers and whores, and crowdfunding is a scam. Do you want to know more? Anyone and everything can be CJ all of the time. Do background checks, don't ask us why we accept Al-Qaeda, Hamas, and even ISIS. But if you're a social justice warrior, don't bother to try, you will be told to fuck off and die.